I am very happy to sacrifice.
Well, that's
not just
that's
me.
I'm glad that you are, but many aren't. Like
The war on pensioners has officially begun. In this video, we are going to watch a heated debate where middle-class Yasmin Alibhai-Brown advocates for stripping travel passes from older Brits, while Lizzie Cundy stands up for decent, hard-working pensioners. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Now let's watch this together and then I'll share my thoughts at the end.
Look, pensioners in London could lose their automatic right to free pass on all public transports after councils have said it's costing them way too much to provide them.
Pensioners who need it must absolutely retain it. But many of us love it, enjoy it, but don't need it.
I think it's actually quite cruel. This government, since Rachel Reeves' budget, seems to be doing nothing but kind of hurting the pensioners. And I'm sorry, if the pensioners, and they have, even the rich ones, have worked and paid huge taxes all their lives, why can't they have this? And I think it's quite unfair when you're hurting the people at the ends of their lives.
You're not hurting them. We're asking everybody. Everybody is being asked to do their bit. Okay?
Yeah, and they have done their bit.
Actually, you know what? Speaking as one who is a pensioner, we are now, when you look at all the comparisons, many of us, a large number of us, are house owners. We have good pensions if we worked and all of that. We are amongst the most advantaged people in this country. Young people are the ones who don't have places to live, can never have a house, flat to own, are suffering immeasurably, student loans. I am very happy to sacrifice.
Well, that's
not just me.
I'm glad that you are, but many aren't. Like my mother is 91 yesterday. And relies on it because, that we're worried that pensioners will not go out at all. Look, at the moment, they're doing eye tests for the over 70s for driving.
I agree with that too,
my worry is pensioners are going to think, you know what, we're just not going to go out and be very lonely,
But Lizzie, this...
And they're being penalised by this government. But you've got to look at this government, what the amount of waste they've done. And again, you're hurting the pensioners. And you're talking about the rich pensioners.
We're not hurting the vulnerable pensioners, we're hurting pensioners that are well off.
But even the ones that are well off have paid into this country with their taxes all of their lives. I think it's quite cruel then to take this away. Because look at this government, they spend wasted money. Look, the Mayor of London spent like 8 million on changing names of the train stations. There's so many things that they have done.
Sorry,
it isn't.
Sorry,
because the state wastes
a distraction. We're talking about
money.
Okay, you're just talking over each other. Let Yasmin come in.
We're talking about pensioners who can afford it, who are amongst the most privileged in this country. Now, I don't really buy this idea. I worked very hard and I'm still working hard. And I don't mind that some of what I've contributed to the economy goes to people, young people, especially students, and those who are beginning their careers or they're beginning to work, getting some advantages with my money. I love it.
But we can't have our pensioners, as Sue said, being isolated. And you've got to look at pensioners. Many of them are asset rich but haven't actually got the money. And I think it's very unfair when they've been working hard all their lives, as Sue said.
I'm really
and
tired.
Putting it into, let me just speak for a minute, paying their taxes into this country, then again to be hurt later on in their wanting to enjoy the later years of their lives.
Nobody's hurting us.
Very unfair. We just heard from Sue.
Let Yasmin come in.
Nobody's trying to hurt us. Councils are so cash-strapped. They cannot not just help the poorest or the most needy. They can't do the basic things that all of us, including old people, need councils to do. We have to do something about it.
We've got to look at the council's waste. They're wasting a lot of money.
All right, let me go back to the calls.
No,
Janice,
you have to do it.
Thank you for your call. Ian from London, what do you think about pensioners, wealthy pensioners, having their free bus pass, tube pass?
Good morning, panel. Happy New Year to you all.
Happy New Year.
I'm coming up to 70, I'm a retired deputy head teacher. I started work in 1978 and I retired due to ill health in 2023. So I've done basically nearly 45 years. I'm very angry if that bus pass, train pass goes. I've earned that. Not paid much, but I've got a reasonable pension, state pension. Well, that's just not much really. I live in a 3-bedroom house. I've been careful with my money. I've used private health care. I paid into that rather than having a posh, large car. So I've saved the National Health a lot of money. I've paid in tax, national insurance, avoided using the National Health. So therefore, I'm entitled to that little bus pass, train pass, which I do use because I'm fed up with driving in London. The traffic is horrendous.
Well, this is the...
Sorry, Ian, you're middle class like I am, okay? And I think your lifestyle, you can afford to pay your bus fare like I can. I have a lot of sympathy for what you said about not using your car and so on. But I do think you have to think again about those people who have none of our advantages. We're not rich, I agree with you. You and I are not rich, but we're well off compared to a lot of people in this country, particularly young people. Don't you think we owe them anything?
Well, I've given up a lot of time with young people, 45 years. Teaching them, looking after them. Yeah. No, it is really, because...
It was a job you did, and you got a good pension.
No, it was a vocation, actually, not a job, vocation. Also, there are a lot of people, no disrespect to these people, that don't work very hard, and it's easier for them to live on benefits.
He's worked hard all his life. Ian is saying he's worked hard all his life, and he doesn't want this path being taken from him. I can totally understand.
Sure.
There you have it. You saw the contrast perfectly. You have Yasmin in the studio claiming she loves giving her money away because she is wealthy and privileged. That is fine for her. But then you have Ian, not a millionaire, not a tycoon, just a teacher who worked for 45 years, lived frugally, didn't buy a flash car, and saved the NHS money by going private. And because he did everything right, the establishment wants to punish him. Did you catch what Yasmin said to him? It was a job you did, and you got a good pension. The disdain is palpable. They view your hard work as a privilege that they can tax, cap, or remove whenever they mismanage the economy. Lizzie Cundy was right. This is cruel. It's not about the cost of the bus pass. It's about the principle that you get out what you put in. They are breaking the bond between the citizen and the state. And if they come for the bus pass today, they'll come for the state pension tomorrow. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing.